Hey, this is Mike after a day of the wilds of Gatlinburg. Thought I would just film some things here where I live in Blount County, Tennessee. This is Maryville, Tennessee, called Maryville by the folks around here. The smokestack you see way in the back, that's the Maryville College University, I guess their power plant. And that's the courthouse. That's the Maryville courthouse, the old courthouse. There's a newer building now. Historic downtown area. Cars crossing there on Cusick Street, and the main road here is Main Street. Palace Theater, which is no longer a movie theater. I think they do special events there now. And I keep calling that Barley's. That used to be Barley's, but it's I think the Smoky Mountain Brewery. Well, I'll find out when I get over there. Barley's was a cool restaurant. Then there was a Barley's in downtown Asheville where I used to live. So that it'll probably always be Barley's to me. A bit of traffic noise here, but that's the Blue Tick Tavern now. It's no longer a Barley's. The old Capitol Theater there. Once again, used to be another downtown movie theater. Now it's I think some restaurants and little bistros are here and about some of these older buildings. View from the edge of downtown. I'll let you make up your own funeral home joke there, but just insert it. That's the funeral home. Pan around here. And there in the distance, that's looking towards Knoxville, and the airport is out there pretty close by. A lot of folks are moving into Blount County. A lot of development going on. This apparently is going to be a new residential building that's being built here, close to the downtown area. This is the new Providence Church cemetery. The church dated all the way back to 1786. This monument is the site of the original graves of Reverend Isaac Anderson and his wife. I imagine those are children as well. He was the founder of the Maryville College and the second pastor of the church that was here. And that memorial there is dedicated to the men who, well, it's the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, and dedicated to the men who served at Kings Mountain, the Battle of Kings Mountain, which I'll do a little video on the Battle of Boyd's Creek coming up here in a few weeks. Maybe go into a little more detail on that. Great old tombstones there going back to the 1850s. Graveyard's been here a long time. Jesse Wallace, a Revolutionary War veteran, buried here in this monument. Another Wallace family monument. This is for William Wallace. Born in 1794. He passed away in 1864. The Civil War was still going on. He might have been a little too old to be engaged in the war. But most of the men from this county actually ended up fighting for the Union Army. This was a very pro-Union part of East Tennessee. Memorial to Martha Jane. She died in 1850, age 32 years old, and also the graves of two of her children. Another Wallace Memorial. Some deaths from the 1850s. Several Ware family memorials. Of course, there is a Ware's Cove not too far from here. Lucretia Williams. That's the oldest grave I've seen so far. Born 1794, she passed away in 1825. And once again, I'm kind of sorry for the traffic noise here. Reverend Darius Hoyt, born 1804, passed away in 1837. The church here is now St. Andrew's. It's an Episcopalian church. This is one of the newer government buildings near downtown. There's several historical markers in this immediate area. That one is to reflect on the fact that General Sherman came through here. Not so much to destroy the town, the way he did a lot of southern cities, but it was well known this was a pro-Union area. So Sherman was actually greeted as a liberator here, while General Longstreet was sieging Knoxville. Sherman was sent here to relieve the siege, which had already pretty much broken by then. And we have the Seal of Texas. Of course, Sam Houston grew up in this area, this part of East Tennessee, but he went on to become the President of the Republic of Texas, victor of the Battle of San Jacinto, and later became the first governor of the state. Sam Houston was born in Virginia, but his family moved here when he was just a boy. His mother owned a general store here in Maryville. Sam used to like spending a lot of time with the Native Americans, the Cherokee, who lived, their principal villages were not far from here, and they gave him the name the Raven. He taught school here briefly. His schoolhouse is still preserved here in the county. He served in the War of 1812, was wounded at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend in Alabama. He nearly died from those wounds, but he survived and went on to become governor of Tennessee before moving to Texas. The Houston Memorial here is surrounded by these historical obelisks, which have a great deal of detailed information about his history. This one goes into the fact he enjoyed reading the Iliad as a young man, often read it to his Native American friends. Goes on into his War of 1812 service under Andrew Jackson. He actually joined the Army just down the road here. I'll pass by there. Sculptor was Wayne Hyde from Pennsylvania. And we'll say goodbye to Sam. I'll try to come back here and maybe film a little more detail when there's a little less traffic in the street. It's the middle of the day, bright sun, and lots of traffic. Historical marker for William Bennett Scott. He was an African American became one of the first African-American newspapermen here in Tennessee. He's now in the Tennessee Newspaper Hall of Fame. Going back into the center of town, this time facing east, there's the Blue Tick Tavern there on the right. This is the Mountain Music mural on the side of the Blue Tick Tavern. How many people can you name on there? There's quite a few legends of country music, Grand Ole Opry, bluegrass music. I'll probably put in the commentaries the ones I can recognize offhand.